I can't. It's too early. Like I got more things I want to see. I want to go out to Cali. I want to do an assignment in Vegas. Like I'm just really just getting started. Hey y'all, thank you so much for coming back to another one. You're watching Millennial Nurse TV. My name is Lois. Thank you for coming back. Side note, I really appreciate y'all watching my videos. I don't take it for granted. I think it's pretty cool actually, like people care what you have to say, what you got going on. It's pretty cool. This video, I wanted to talk to you guys about my New York City experience, my COVID experience, city life, living in New York, being a New Yorker for 3 months, how it's all been. It's been very interesting. And I also wanted to give you guys an update. I don't know if you guys follow me on social media. You should. But the facility that I'm at, they offered me an opportunity to extend my contract. I think that happened because they like me, and then also, even though New York is doing much better, they kind of want to keep extra help on deck just in case a spike happens again. And then I'm also on the ICU or critical care float pool, so that means every day I'm on a different shift. So one time, this was actually like halfway through my contract, like week 6-ish, I was on a transplant unit, and I had like a heart transplant patient, which my old facility, we never did heart, so it was brand new to me, and I was able to handle that patient so well. The manager was really impressed with me. She actually offered me a position, a full-time position on that unit. So last week I had to give everybody the yes, the no, and I was forced to kind of figure out what's next for me. So update, I told them no. I denied the extension and I said no to the full-time position. I actually thought about this. I've been wrestling with this forever. It was such a hard decision, but I really just said no because I love traveling. This is my first assignment. I just started being a travel nurse. I don't want to just settle and kind of go back to being a staff nurse. Not that I would be settling, because I do really love this facility. It's nothing like my old jobs, nursing jobs in the past. It's truly a great place to work. But I kind of want to see what else is out there. I'm 22, I'm young. I kind of want to explore while I can. And then, you know, in about 2 years, I'll pick a city, I'll stay, and then we'll do it like that. If I don't go back to New Orleans before then, because y'all know I miss Noya. Also, New York City. I love New York City. I have already been to New York for like a quick weekend, but living in New York was such a great experience, very different experience. And honestly, New York City is not really for everyone. Like, I love certain parts of it, but I think the biggest deal breaker, I would never even think this would be a deal breaker, but like, I can't drive. I need to live in a city where I can drive. And it's like, yeah, people do drive out here, but it's like the traffic is crazy. And I'm not a subway girl. I'm not a train girl. I'm not a bus girl. I did it. I'm not bougie. That's not, when I say I'm not a subway girl, it's not like for bougie reasons. It's just, I don't like waiting on stuff. Now I gotta wait on the A train to pull up. Now I gotta wait and transfer to the D and all that. Get on the 4 train and then transfer to the Q and the train running behind. It's too much. Like, I just want to drive and go wherever I need to go on my own time. And then it's like, yo, my first 2 weeks when I was living in an apartment, to go grocery shopping when you don't have a car is a trip, because I didn't even really realize this was about to be a problem. Got on the subway with all my bags of groceries, and it's like, oh, this is a problem. Subway's packed, no space. I got my ice cream, all my like frozen stuff. It just was not working. When I say frozen stuff, I mean like ice cream, little like milkshake stuff. I don't eat like frozen nuggets. I'm not a frozen food eater. But yeah, just like, I can't even freaking do what I gotta do. Like, I can't even handle my business. So that actually is a giveaway, deal breaker for me. I cannot live in a city where I cannot drive. Like, these are the basics. So no, it was a no for me. This experience was so amazing. I would do it all over again. When I first came out here in April, it was a war zone. It really was bad. I was already used to the COVID. Well, not used to. I was already introduced to COVID patients because New Orleans, if you guys remember in April, New Orleans got hit hard, especially right after Mardi Gras. So I think more than a lot of nurses who did come, I was more prepared for it. But in April, it was definitely crazy. It was bad. I had never coded so many patients in such little time. Like in 1 week, 6 codes. In one shift, 3 cold blues. Like, what is happening? But I will say, as time went on in May, I think things got better because more help started showing up. You gotta think, as an ICU nurse, you were supposed to get 2 patients. My first week I had 4 or 5. How am I supposed to take care of I can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't. Everyone is kind of stretched thin. So I feel like in May, or towards the end of, in May, when more like travel nurses were showing up, when more nurse practitioners were showing up, more doctors were coming, more respiratory therapists were coming, all hands were on deck. I feel like that was a big reason why New York numbers started going down, because now we can actually safely take care of each patient at a time as an individual. And I feel like that's when things started looking up. And also, probably the biggest reason New York City started doing really well is obvious. Like, people started really taking the quarantine very serious, unlike some other places. Florida, like, I love Florida. I love being a Floridian, but come on. But yeah, in New York, people were really taking it serious. When I first landed, it was nobody. Times Square was dead. I don't even know why I pulled up. It was empty, crickets. It was so drivable then. Oh my God, I've never seen it, especially New York City, so dead. Subway, it would be like 2 people on the subway, me and some other person, probably going to work. Everyone was inside, and I feel like that was a big reason. And when people were out, masked up, gloved up. I don't know. Still don't understand the glove thing, but yeah, people really took the governor's instructions very seriously, and I think that's when numbers started going down. June came around, people were still listening. July, things are opening up now, so I'm really hoping that things stay great for New York City. I really appreciate this entire experience. Much love to the facility I was at. I would work it again, period. I would come back and work at that facility again because it was that great. I'm super grateful I had such a great first travel nurse experience, and I hope the other ones are also as great or even better. Bringing me to my last update, guys, I am gonna keep travel nursing. I'm actually in between 2 cities. Bunch of contracts, obviously. What a time to be a nurse, especially a critical care nurse. What a time. But I'm actually in between 2 cities. I'm not sure which one I'm going to take. So once I know, I will keep you guys updated on where I'm going to next. Follow me on Instagram. Stay tuned. Tap in. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.